Yo, so back again. What we saying? What we're saying is I need to plug this fucking light in. Jesus Christ. Let's go, guys. Let's get the lights up. Let's go. Smash the lights up. Right. Time to prepare is preparing to fail. And we failed to get here on time. But anyway, hopefully you're all having a wonderful day. It's a wonderful Wednesday, beautiful sunny day. And we're going to talk about the disgrace that is Arsenal Football Club. Because, yes, again, this club never ceases to fuck about. What are you saying, mate? You good, yeah? Hey, Matty, if you're free, I'll send you the link. But, yeah, let me know, man. Oh, this club's a joke, man, honestly. So today we've decided to promote it everywhere because this is what we do. We're going to go and promote the Win the Dog stuff. Okay, cool. All right, I'll email it, Matty, yeah? Nice one, man. Flipping know what's going on with this phone. What's this doing, man? Right, that's better. Right, I'll email it now, mate, yeah? Yo, get these likes up as well, people. Get these likes up. I'll be doing the Brazil game later as well. I'm going to also do a stream. This t-shirt's mad creased. Like a right tramp. Anyway, doing the Brazil game later. So keep your eyes peeled for that one. And I will be doing a stream after this about Ten Hag because he's staying at United. Poor Saeed and Rants, mate. Poor Saeed and Rants. They're going to have a long, long season ahead. Ten Hag. It is what it is. Right, link sent, mate. Yeah, it is sent. Yeah, they're in a bit of bother, aren't they, Man United? Brazil games on Thursday. Yeah, well, Thursday 2 a.m. So tonight, going into Thursday, my time. I think. Let me have a look. Let's have a look. There we go. So, yeah, 1 a.m. 1 a.m. my time. 1 a.m. So, yeah, not bad. Not bad. Although, I put it in for... Yeah, I'm going to go live at quarter to 1 in the morning. I'm going to watch Vinny Jr. FC. So, yeah, should be good. Should be good, guys. Baby Pele back again. Do you know what I mean? The baby Pele's back. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that game, actually, because I think Brazil are going to absolutely hammer them. Should put the Real Madrid shirt on. We've rattled the mutants enough for now. You can tell by that t-shirt that the missus ain't around. Do you know what it was? I was sat on the patio and I had my shirt off. I had it on the chair behind me. And obviously, I'm leaning on the chair. And I was like, right, let me get my top back on, go and do my stream. But yes, like a right wrong'un. Yeah, we'll probably win a cup or the Europa next season. Yeah, we'll do that on the next stream, man. We'll do that on the next one. We'll speak about it. I'm going to redirect from here to the next stream anyway. So, yeah, this football club, though, is an absolute shambles. Yeah, and not only is it a shambles, a large percentage of the idiots that have latched onto it are also a shambles. We've got Charlie Boy Watts out here today, acting like a complete and utter fucking drip. But we expect nothing less from the brown envelopes. This is what they do. This is what they do, guys. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, hands down, the best thing on sale on .com. Here we go. Look at the state of this Twitter. Look at the state of this. Charlie Boy Watts. Hands down, the best thing on sale on .com. For sale on .com. 1.9 mega mutants have liked that. They've liked it, guys. Unbelievable. This brown envelope, how many followers does he have now? 580,000. 580,000. 580,000 mega mutants that follow this guy. See what else he's tweeted. Oh, there you go. You can buy the Arteta Revolution, the inside story of a super duper mix, extraordinary transformation of Arsenal Football Club. Yeah, 1 trophy in 18 attempts. And we're supposed to believe that this guy is telling us the truth every day about Arsenal Football Club. We're supposed to believe that, yeah? We're supposed to believe that this lovely journalist, yeah, is out here giving us all the good news that we need, giving us everything we need, because we can't make our own minds up. So we have to have this lovely journalist, yeah, out here to tell the world, Arsenal fans included, that we're amazing, the revolution, the transformation. Okay, mate, mega mutant, absolute wrong'un. How much is he charging for this shit? £10, 11p, a random figure. Well, it was £10.99. That's why it's got a bit of discount because nobody's fucking buying it. Oh, it's going to be released on the 24th of this 24th of July. Okay. This title will be released on July 18th, 2024. Okay, July 18th. Sunday Times bestseller. Okay. It's a Sunday Times bestseller. How's that work? Okay. Let's see what we've got here, guys. Okay, let's see what we've got here. So basically, what he did is he got one of his little mutant journo chums to sort it out. Right, one sec. Let me share this. So basically, he got one of his mega mutant journo friends to make it a Sunday Times bestseller, when really it's probably sold about 10 copies. Yeah, good one. Okay. So with chapters on tactical innovations, in-game strategies, transfer insight, of course, because I mean he knows everything, doesn't he? Okay. And of course, an account of the memorable 2022 season. What was fucking memorable about it? Can somebody tell me that? The memorable 2022-23 season. The season that we bottled the title, yeah? Is that what we're saying? How you doing, mate? You good, yeah?
What's up, brother?
Bro, these mutants, these puppet journo mutants, they're a disgrace, mate. They're an absolute disgrace, and they're getting worse, man. I mean they're just doing it barefaced now. They're not even hiding their brown envelope behavior.
Well, it's all for clicks, likes, and retweets, my friend. This is all this is, man. This is just a this just goes to show you the depths of how low some of these folks are, man, when it comes to this football club. We are a day away from the Euros. People are saying, well, you can't technically sign anybody. No, you can have deals in place around this time. How is it that everyone else is getting business done? Everybody's moving and grooving. You look at Arsenal, we're getting turned down by Cisco.
Meanwhile, Real Madrid have signed Mbappe.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? But apparently you can't sign anyone. Well, how have they done it then?
Newcastle's got business done this week. They got business done this week. So what's the hold up? You know,
Chelsea have signed a defender.
Yeah, they signed a Brazilian 2 weeks ago. They had one already lined up. So I mean, what I don't understand what the problem is and why each year we go through this. And this is why I said this summer for me, Lee, it's all on Edu. This is Edu's summer. We already know what we get with Arteta. We already know we're getting kicked out of cup competitions. We know the story with him. We've seen 2 years of it. We know this Edu has to be dealt with. This guy is an absolute joke. I told you, I said this on my channel yesterday, on my community tab yesterday. I say it right here. We are going to start this season with Kai Havertz as the striker. We will bring in 1 to 2 signings. Everybody else is coming back. So you might as well just go ahead and get ready for it. Get it in your mind. Get it in your head. This is why Sesko turned us down. He looked and they said, well, you got to play second fiddle to Kai Havertz. He said, no, I'll just stay where I'm at. I'll just stay where I'm at, and we'll just see what we can do. Nobody's coming here to play second fiddle to Kai Havertz this year. Nobody's coming to play the second.
Oh, no chance. And unless it's somebody that's not got any ambition.
Yeah, I mean, you got to go. We talking like third division of Ukrainian football. That's who will come. Whoever the striker there that's averaging 12 goals, that striker would come in and say, "Yeah, I'll sit behind him." Nobody of any sense is going to come and put up with that at Arsenal.
Facts. Look at the state of this. Cesc, no. Okay, mate. Well, you're a genius. Well done. Absolute genius, Charlie boy. Looking at Benjamin Sesko's decision and what it means for Arsenal. Well, it means he ain't coming, mate. Yeah. Look at the difference, yeah? 117 people are like that. I could quote tweet that now and get more. This is what I'm saying. People are fucking seriously, mate, yeah? Do people actually genuinely read this shit on his website? And it just goes to show you, nobody really cares about his opinion. Yeah, but when he tweets out crap like this, where is it? Like this. Yeah, people that just do it for banter.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Most of those are people laughing. You know, let me say this too. Curtis Shaw posted the same thing yesterday. If I speak, there'll be trouble. Someone on the line. Somebody responded, well, Real Madrid is sold a bear. They sold toys. What's the problem? Real Madrid have won everything known to man. They can sell a bridge if they want to.
Not only that, yeah. The Real Madrid have it in their team photo. Do they have it as a support fucking bear?
Oh, a white bear sitting on the.
Can you imagine they got a white bear as a puppy? As not as a puppy, as a support bear for the team and put it in the team photo next to all the trophy. Come on, what we doing here?
We don't look at anything. Our fan base doesn't look at anything with context. They like to throw around the word contextually, but they don't use context when it comes to certain things. Madrid have earned the right to do whatever they want to do. We have not done anything. Brother, for everybody having banter at Manchester United on yesterday, there's one single solitary difference in their manager and our managers. 2 trophies in 2 years, 2 screw-ups in 2 years. And if you want to go, you can go longer if you want to. This year, it has to be about success, Lee. We have to win something this year. There's no more of just feeling good. I mean, that's embarrassing. Did you see? Well, you blocked from Arsenal, so you didn't see the big blow, the big layout they had. It was hold on, let me see if I can pull it up on my computer for you.
That's all right. No, I'll unblock him. I'll unblock him.
Yeah, let's just see how they scroll down. Here
we go. Father's Day is fast approaching. Go to our website and buy some more merch. Yeah, okay, good one. As you notice, who they put on the profile picture. Yeah, of course they put Starboy on there. Oh, here we go. Wow, yay. Let's post that out and get everyone gushing. Who cares?
This ain't it. No, keep on going. Keep on going.
Oh, we've actually got a proper baller that can score goals, yeah? Oh, who knew?
There you go. There you go. A new addition. Look at what a new addition to our soft toy range. Not a new addition, not a new signing. A new addition. That poor dog, man. They are pimping that dog, boy. That dog is being pimped out, bro.
Oh, here he is. Oh, well done, mate. Yeah, good one. Yeah, well done. You beat Moldova. Well done. Mate, seriously, this club is a disgrace. Honestly, what idiot decided, yeah, I know, let's make up a new toy, yeah, base it on the dog that we've got as a support dog at our ground. Right, and then what I'll do is I'll go and walk out into the Colney training field, and I'll put 2 of these little toys next to the actual dog, and I'll tell the dog to sit there, stay, no, stay, take a photo of it, and then upload it to all your socials. What an absolute shit show of a football club!
It's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing, and people say that we're the reason we get laughed at. No, this is why we get
the reason right there. This is gonna be memed out all over the league this year. This is gonna be whenever we lose a game this year. Get ready for this meme. They've already got them lined up, ready to go. You get ready because they are going to light into us this year.
Why can't I see the quotes?
They blocked you from that too.
Oh, no, there you go. I can see him. Yeah, look, here we go. Look,
look at that. Yeah.
Lots of people reacting wildly to this without checking their own club stores. And what? Real Madrid teddy bear. Yeah, guess what, mate? Nobody cares. Chelsea, they've won everything. Nobody cares. And again, do they have these in their team photos? No, they don't.
Right there, that's it. Bookmark that, buddy. That's hilarious. Yeah, bookmark that, buddy. that right there is absolute genius.
We're adding trophies, they're adding soft toys. You know what I mean? This is embarrassing, mate. Arsenal are calling their soft toy range win when they haven't won a league in 20 years. Oh, there I am.
But we got a dog. Oh, but.
Oh dear, mate. Oh, there I am again.
Lord have mercy.
Oh shit. Nah, that's mad.
that's wild. That's out of order.
That's fucking mental, mate. Twitter's a fucking.
That is. That is cesspool. No, come on. Twitter is a cesspool, man.
Fuck it.
These guys here, man.
This is the thing. If they ain't doing this, people wouldn't react like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they shouldn't be reacting like that anyway.
The bottom line is we just came off of 2 back-to-back seasons where we blew the league. There should be post of intent. They should be, we're looking at, something to get everybody up and moving. Everything is feel good, happy, feel good. When in a sense, it's not happy, feel good. This is year 5. This is half a decade.
Yep. This is the narrative. Whoever's put this narrative out, is obviously a mega mutant, and all the wannabe mutants or aspiring young mutants, following the narrative. Imagine having a meltdown about this from so-called Arsenal, so-called fans. We all know who these clowns are. If Real Madrid put this in their store, they'd praise it for being smart business. Yeah. So whoever started this narrative, that's now going to spread. Oh, but if Real Madrid did it, Real Madrid do not have a fucking bear in their team photos, mate. Do you know what I mean? They win everything.
You did not hear Perez come out and say, you know what? Barcelona beat us in the league to get the spirits of Vinny, goalkeeper, get everybody. Modric, we're going to go get us a bear.
Yeah,
for support.
At least this guy gets it. Big up, Steve. Have some shame, you absolute useless pricks. That's mad. Well, yeah, what is this? The Disney store. That's a great comment. Is this the Disney store? Man said they got merch for the dog. Do you know what I'm saying? Hey, that's Don. Greasy Don. Big up Don. Now, this is wild, bro. Most cringe club on the planet. Facts.
That's actually what he's probably thinking. That's actually probably what he's actually thinking. He's probably actually thinking that.
What happens is one serious football club. Exactly. Do you know what happens is one serious football club has been infested with losers and PR.
Infestation, man.
Yeah, here we go. This is spot on as well. We're definitely testing the waters with this. Next will be win puppies, then clones. Facts. Oh dear, mate. Absolute state of this. Absolute state of it. People, I'll be purchasing it. No, you won't. No, you won't. Bear with me 1 second. My missus is calling me. One second.
Go ahead, brother. Yeah, this is how far the club has fallen, y'all. That to the point to where we are. I mean, I just can't believe that the season that we've had, the last couple of seasons that we had, that you come out and this is what you get. Quite frankly, to be honest with you, I thought they would have at least did that the first when they got the dog. It would have made more sense for them to have done that when they first got the dog than to wait a year and then, oh well, now we're going to do that. It would have made marketing sense if you would have done this last year. This is just taking the piss now. This is just taking the piss. This is just, oh well, you know, it after the way we entered the season and they put what they put, I knew exactly what to expect from here out. I knew then, you know, we're done. We're done. We're
We
done.
are finished.
I told y'all in our group chat, don't be surprised. People that keep talking about Manchester City, don't be surprised if somebody new emerges next year. And then what will the excuse be? This has been a crazy week for Arsenal, man. This has been a crazy week. I've seen some crazy stuff this week in the Arsenal fan base. And you look over at City, they're moving, you know, they're trying to get stuff in order. You know, people, you know, Chelsea's going through their own things, but at least they're still trying to get stuff in order. United's getting
just to cut in, sorry, mate. Yeah, I just want to highlight this guy's comment here. Did that stop Real Madrid signing Mbappe? Did the transfer window hasn't opened yet? Does that stop Real Madrid signing Mbappe? Does that stop Newcastle signing the goalkeeper? Does that stop Chelsea signing the defender? Has that stopped other clubs buying players? Because as far as I can see, this transfer is going on left, right, and centre, mate. So what are we doing here? Oh yeah, Eddie's probably still reading a 180-page document. Like, what are we doing here? What are you talking about, bro? Yeah, the transfer window, yes, is not officially open until Friday. However, that does not stop you getting deals done. So I don't really understand what your point is. Because I'm looking now, West Ham are about to sign a player, another one. That's now two. That's now two players. So where are we going with this? Arsenal are about to complete David Raya move. It's literally been tweeted by Fabrizio 3 hours ago. So how are we doing that then if the window ain't open? Yeah, Aston Villa are looking to get rid of Douglas Luiz. Yeah, deal done. Yeah, Bayer Leverkusen are getting Alex Garcia.
Xerxes on his way to Milan, pretty much.
Yep. So I'm saying there's loads of deals being done. There's literally so many deals being done. Yeah, Arsenal have made a proposal for some 16-year-old or 18-year-old, like from Chelsea. Yeah, that's just what we need, isn't it? Another kid that ain't going to make it. Well done. Yeah. AC Milan are just are set to confirm Paulo Fonseca as their new manager. Leicester have made contact with Graham Potter. Well, how comes all these people are getting stuff done and we're just sitting on our ass? Chelsea and Aston Villa are trying to do a deal for John Duran. So, what do you mean? Mate?
We signed Kai Havertz on June 29th last year.
There you go.
When is the window post open?
Friday. Here we go. Newcastle just signed another player, by the way. He's having a medical today.
But like I told you before, you can register a player. They just can't. You can't formally, officially.
Yeah, you can't officially announce them until the 1st of July.
Until the 1st of July. Yeah, you can register players. This is how it's always been.
Yeah, you can put out there that you've done a deal. Look at Mbappe. Mbappe's contract ends on the 1st of July.
This is why I said, Lee, towards the end of last season, I was saying any player that we were seriously looking at getting, we should have already had pre-agreed. Man, we did it with Sanchez going into the World Cup that year. You remember that?
Yeah.
We had the agreement once it was once the window formally open, he was Arsenal player. You can get business done, man. The bottom line is this is what's going to happen. We're going to end up with Kai Havertz as that striker, and whoever else is coming in is going to be a drop down, maybe a party replacement, or is any replacement, and maybe you might get some coverage for Saka, maybe, and then they'll make him. They'll try to force that person to be in the striker as well.
Yeah, mate, we're dusted. We are absolutely finished. This is a great comment as well from GDJ. All these top clubs moving like mid-table clubs. Facts. Man United are keeping Ten Hag. Arsenal are just sitting on their hands. Yeah, Chelsea are just Chelsea. Tottenham are shit anyway. Yeah, and Liverpool gone backwards. Right, none of us are going to do anything. Man City are winning it again. Yeah, let's just be real with it. Man City are going to win the title again. We already know that. We're not going to win the Champions League either. So he's got to try and take the cup seriously. Well, he ain't done that for 4 years. We're fucked. Again, big up to Per Hansen as well. Big up, brother. I've been bang on it most of my predictions about this manager. I can see the wheels falling off this season. It's not just being able to implement a plan B. We were saying this the other day. Sorry, I didn't call you back either. I was up till way late as well.
Good, bro. I went to sleep last night, so it's all good.
But yeah, we were saying this the other day. Like we could literally be back at square one, like when he first got the job.
Oh, I mean, I'm staring it right down the barrel. I'm looking dead at it. I feel like right now, for me personally, I feel it's the same way it was when Unai Emery took the job over after Wenger left. We're right back in that situation again, and then we're going to end up, because see what you're starting to see, like with this Ramsdale situation, is these wages that we've put these players on. Teams aren't going to be putting up with those kind of wages. Nobody, look at these absorbent wages. Could you imagine somebody trying to look at Nketiah and then they look at that, how much they're paying him a week, and they say, "Well, bro, you crazy? We're going to have to eat the cost of these contracts. We're going to be taking even 75% less than what we could have got for the player." This is Edu's doing. This is why I keep telling folk, this is Edu's doing, coming back to haunt us now. We're finally coming. All the stuff that they did a couple years ago, Reece Nielsen's and all that, you can't get rid of them. You can't get rid of them. People will buy the players, but they're not going to pay these absorbent wages that we put these players on.
Reece is on 100 grand a week. Eddie's on 100 grand a week. Yeah, they're saying Tierney's going to go for about 10 million. I mean, come on, if that was Chelsea, they'd sell him for about 13, 14, 20. Do you know what I'm saying? We're going to get 10.
Lee, I think I told you the other day, I said, I can't remember the exact number, but if I'm not mistaken, Ramsdale is making more than Ederson.
No, that's mad.
Crazy.
That's mad. Big up to Sav as well, man. I'm not sure about the zesty behavior though, brother. Like, man's in the shower watching me. That's a bit weird, bro. But I appreciate you watching, man. This guy says, why do you keep complaining about everything? Yeah, well, let me tell you, mate.
Why do you keep watching?
Yeah, exactly. If I keep complaining about everything, well, you're coming back to watch it every day, mate. Yeah, I'm pretty sure one of your favorite YouTubers will be live right now. Let's see if Mutant Fan TV are live. Let's see if they're live.
They're probably taking win pre-orders over there.
Yeah. No, they're not live. They ain't been live for 5 days. Wow. However, they did drop a Arsenal at the Euros, 11 players to watch, and how they will perform. That dropped 28 minutes ago, mate. So you can go and watch that shit if you want. Yeah, they'll give you comforting lies every day. What's wrong with these people, man? Like, honestly, people genuinely sit there and think that everything's sweet with this football club.
Yeah, they do.
Sambi Lokonga, yeah. Sambi Lokonga, we got to get rid of. Nuno Tavares, we got to get rid of. Aaron Ramsdale, we got to get rid of. Kieran Tierney, yeah. Who else is there? Eddie Nketiah, that's 5. Marquinhos, yeah, that's 6. Reece Nelson, 7. Partey's gonna go. That's 8. Do you know what I'm saying? There's a few more that need to go out of this football club as well. Fabio Vieira, that's 9. Like, we're going to get rid of all of these players?
All of those players you named, there should have been an announcement maybe 2 or 3 weeks prior to the end of the season saying, these are players, thank you for your services. We appreciate everything that you've done, XYZ, and we're moving on. We're moving it. You know, these are players that will be leaving the club so that things can start moving.
Smith Rowe's another one.
Yep.
Zinchenko, but he won't get rid of him.
Nah, I honestly think he's going to stay another year.
Jesus is another one that's got to go. So we're up to what, 11 players now? We getting rid of all of these? Nope. We'd be lucky to get rid of 5.
They're going to be a lot of loans this fall. It's going to be a lot of loans. A lot of players on loans. And they're going to try to wiggle in that whole lead, that whole thing that Edu does, that option to buy. He's going to try to stick that in.
It's a joke. And it ain't going to get any better. Smash these likes up, guys. Matty's link's in the title as well. So make sure you sub to Matty. But that's an absolute joke, man. Jorginho's another one. Get rid. We're not getting him. Just signed a new deal.
I heard somebody yesterday who I'm not going to call anybody, but I heard somebody yesterday finally say what's been said about Jorginho. He's one that can go. I've been telling folks, it's time. How do you go from Lee competing to get in the Champions League to going back buying Europa League players? How do you do that? Because they was all we heard 3 years ago, people were saying, oh, well, we got to get back in the Champions League. We can get world-class players. We've been in the Champions League going on 2 years now. Where are the world-class players? The bottom line here is Edu cannot get world-class players over the line. He can't do it. Nobody's going to take him serious. You think a world-class player is sitting out, because they're all sitting out and about doing that thing, getting ready for the Euro, sitting in their hotel room tonight or whatever, and they're scrolling. Hey, man, hey, check this out, bro. Arsenal's got a new plush toy out, man. Well, yeah, man, they were talking to me, man. I think I'm gonna go somewhere else, man. You think people take us serious, man? They laugh. I told y'all they laugh at us, man. We're the laughing stock. Our fan base, a lot of our fan base are the jokes in the pubs. They're the jokes at the kitchen table. They're the jokes online. They're the jokes at water cooler conversations. Everybody has a laugh at Arsenal fans. And the reason this club is going to keep doing this is because they know that the fans don't take them serious. Oh, man, this just feel good. Have a good time. Don't worry about it, man. There should be people complaining, saying, why are we doing it? Where are the signings? Where are the world-class signings? We were told we're leaving Highbury to go to the Emirates to compete with the likes of Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Juventus, and so on. And this is what we are doing. This is what we're doing, Lee. This is where we at. Going into year 5. Year 5.
Full year 5.
5. This is stuff you see year 1. Year 1 is, he's got to implement, he's got to get whatever, he's got to get everything sorted out, whatever. All right, well, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, next year, that's not looking that good. We might, 3rd year, it's time to go. 4th year, we competed. 5th year, hey, man, but we competed again. We're almost there. Looks like we're going backwards to me, man.
Same. But people have been absolutely sucked in by 2nd place finish.
Brainwashed.
And then when you've got the club media team peddling out crap every single day, yeah, most people that walk the earth are thick as shit. They're going to fall for it. More people will fall for it, and like they have. Yeah, they love their little outreach when, heads up onto the next. Like, so after the Champions League, what did they put out? A Champions League campaign to be proud of. People lost their shit for 2 days. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And then they thought, well, that was easy. We'll do it again at the end of the season as well.
Yep. A journey to remember. The casuals. This is what I said, the casual. The casual Arsenal fan, they don't care. They won't care until Tottenham wins something. That's when they'll care. When Tottenham, when Tottenham can pull away the whole trophy discussion and have a shot at us, then that's when people will start caring. That's when people will start wanting stuff to win. Oh, we want to win something. Well, why? How can Tottenham? That's the only time you can get.
No, I don't even think they'll be that, mate. Because they'll just say, it's only 1 trophy in 17 years. We're fucked. This club is very.
Well, you gotta remember now. You remember. That's what sparked that. Everybody started looking at Wenger when we couldn't get that 9-year trophy drop. Everybody was like, well, wait a minute, bro. How they doing this? And wait a minute. This is why I said we are shot out. You've ever seen a car, man, that has gone as far as it can go and it just shut off on you? You can't cut it on. You can barely get it in neutral. It's just dead. It's just done. That's Arsenal. That's Arsenal right now. We are shut out. I think our window for winning anything is closed.
Mate, with the last 2 seasons, we should have won the league both times. Jens Lehmann said it the other day. Yeah, he said they're just happy losers.
Yeah, Perez said it. I mean, it's the truth. People,
I think we need more. We need more of our ex-players to come out and say shit.
Not Perez, but what's my
Petit.
Yeah, Manuel Petit. Yeah, Manuel Petit came out and said it. We need that. It's time for the standards have to get raised back up, man.
But this is the thing. Like I see something Tony Adams said the other day. Yeah, and he was like, he was at the Emirates doing some game at the Emirates or something, and we've now lost him to the PR. We've now lost him to the PR. Now he's back in the club because he got banned under Wenger.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? He weren't allowed in the ground unless he was on media duty. It's mad. But now he's back on the PR train.
And that's wild that the club would even do that. That the club would banish. Anyone who is who has helped the club, and they come out and say they want what's best for the club, we banish them. So now they got to come back to get on the company line to roll with it. And for the brother in the chat that said it wasn't the Spurs never win anything, you never know how the things work in the world of football. I've seen crazy stuff happen in my life.
Yeah, but we can never win anything. They beat Man City in a cup final.
Yeah, so I was like, don't be surprised, man. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. And they've got a manager who say he wants to win. No pun intended. He wants to win.
Mm.
And we've got a manager that can't get it together.
It's a piss take, isn't it? And the thing is, it's not going to get any better. Right? Because he ain't going to win anything. We already know this.
We've seen it too many times, Lee. We've seen this play out year after year after year. If you've seen something 5 years running, 5 years running, people are holding on hope that, oh, well, man, this is how Sir Ferguson started. Wenger had, this problem when he came into. Everybody's holding out hope that things are going to change. It ain't happening, bro. If this man was 93% ahead and botched that.
Oh dear.
And then this year, as Lehman said, we didn't win for a whole month.
Mm.
What does that tell you? What does that tell you right there?
See, the problem we have is we've got too many nice players. They're nice. They're nice boys.
We don't have any hard men in this team. We don't have nobody,
When you watch Real Madrid, they got Rudiger just roughing everybody up and being the one that shithouse and gets straight in everyone's face. Yeah, they got Rudiger that does that. When you look at what's it called, Chelsea, they got Caicedo that just snap you in half. He done it the other night against Argentina. Just clattered somebody inside 5 minutes, got booked. Yeah, it's like, but he always wants it. He always wants to get stuck in. Who's getting stuck in for us? People say Declan Rice. Really? If it all comes on, Declan Rice is not going to stand there and be the first in line to take a punch on the head, mate. Like, or an elbow in the fucking ribs or something. He ain't. Let's just be real with it. He's a nice guy. Yeah, he doesn't come across on the pitch as anybody who's going to try and 2 foot someone's work.
Yep.
Yeah, and we've got too many players like that.
We have too many
bastards in this team.
People falling over, flailing around. I mean, we said that earlier this year when we were just barely scraping by a lot of those games. When we played Newcastle, the game that summed it all up for everybody is the Newcastle game. The first time we played Newcastle this year, and you saw the difference. You saw what a foot, and that was a full strength Newcastle team, by the way. That a lot of people forget. That was a full strength Newcastle team, and you see what that looked like, and then you look at our players. Our players take on the mentality of the manager, and the manager is soft as charming tissue.
Facts. Yeah, to be fair, we used to have Xhaka that would do that.
Yeah, but he was a liability. Yeah, exactly. That's the only thing he was a liability. That was the only thing.
But Ben White's not going to stand there and like try and have a fight. Yeah, he'll throw you on the floor, and he'll just push you out the way, and it's all shit hours. As soon as all the players come running around, he ain't going to stand there and have a fight. Yeah, Gabriel would just be rolling around on his bum. Yeah, like, let's just be real with it. Yeah, we ain't got any players like that. Yeah, I just don't see it. Big up Vladimir Prime in the chat as well. Come, big up, bro. Yeah, the emotional support stuff, dog. Yeah, it's pathetic, isn't it, mate? It's pathetic. Yeah, but this is what it is. If you look at Odegaard, does Odegaard fill you with confidence that, like, when the rough gets tough, he's going to start having it? Like, when it all kicks off, is he going to have it? Yeah, when has he ever taken the game by the scruff of its neck and dominated it for a whole game? Can't think. He'll do it for one half. He'll do it for one half. He ain't going to do it. He did it for one half against Aston Villa and against Bayern Munich. Didn't do it in the second half. As soon as there were little tactical tweaks, he disappeared. Yeah, you need players that get on the ball, and drag you through a game. Yeah, drag you through a game. We ain't got players that can do that often enough. Yeah, we'll look good on the ice sometimes, and we did look good at times last season. Yeah, but we ain't got enough good players in this team that when we're playing shit, somebody's going to bail us out. Yeah, we ain't. We just ain't got them players. Yeah, Madrid have every single one of their players can bail you out. Every single one of them. Even the fucking right back the other day in the Champions League final.
You keep saying Madrid. I'm going to start going down a tad. I'm just going to go down a tad. Just go down just a tad.
I am listening.
Yeah, I'm going to go down just a tad. Look at Atalanta. Look at what they did the other week, brother. You got to have players that are hungry and that want to get it done, man. People have to understand these are some of the same players we've been looking at for 4 and 5 years. Some of the same exact players, 4 and 5 years. Nothing has changed with the exception of maybe 1 or 2 of these guys. Gabrielle has gotten better. Saliba was already good. Ben White has gotten better. But we need core midfield and forwards getting better. Where the rough man forwards at? That don't mind getting down and dirty. Where are the forwards at? Every time we look up, we get pushed in, they get knocked over, they get pushed around. They are built for the early part of the year, but when it's time for the business end of the season, this is where we fall apart all of the time. Every time we look up, we're falling apart. You know, people are going on about this Sesko deal. I've been telling y'all, me and Lee, Ola, everybody else, Kenny, everybody's been telling y'all for the last 2 years, I've been told he should be signed at this team. He's cheaper. He's $60 million. That leaves you money to spend. You could have went and got him. But I guarantee if we go pull up to go get him now, he's going to turn us down. Why? Because he sat there and watched. We've courted everybody else, and then we want to save him for last. Now he'll sign and go over there. You look up, he'll be over there with Ten Hag next year. And y'all will be wondering how did it happen. We waste our time. We don't fix what we need. I've never seen a football club, and this is going back to Wenger, all the way back when we needed a defensive midfielder just to get us over the line. He's out there buying creative midfielders. Instead of buying what we need, he's going to buy Andre Archibald and put him in he's going to play the hole in midfield. What? Well, I'll move from there to the outside. You know, instead of buying what we need. Instead of buying what we need, it's historical that this football club just consistently does this on a year in, year out basis. And the only time it starts to matter is when the pocketbook is messed up, like when we got put out of the Champions League and we fell all the way back down to the Europa League. That's when everybody started looking crazy. Well, what's going on? What's the problem? What's going on here? And that's all it's going to take again is for us to start looking more and more stupider. And when we look stupider on the world, because see, next year, this second place thing, I keep telling y'all, it is hard to come back 3 years in a row and be sitting right there in second place to get over the line.
Facts.
And this team is the same team that we've seen for 5 years and couldn't get over the line. What make you think in the going on next year it's going to change? Nothing. Under the same manager. Under the same manager. Brother, any other football team or any sporting institution would have fired this man a long time ago, regardless of the sport. They would have fired him.
Facts. But this is the thing. We don't act like a big club. We're a big club in terms of size and fan base, and how many fans support the club and stuff like that. We're not a big club in how we act, the mentality. Bro, the audacity of calling a dog win 2 days before you didn't win the title and you handed it to Man City. And then a year later, you drop a fucking load of dog merch.
Lee, I don't think
in our faces, you know that.
Lee, I don't think anybody would care had they bought the dog and not even mentioned it. And they just showed up, and the dog just showed up at the game. You see the dog running around on the pitch, and everybody been like,
people have been like, oh, who's that? Oh, that's the dog.
Oh, okay, all right, cool, no problem. But to come out and make it a PR publicity stunt, to throw everybody off the trail. No pun intended. No pun intended. Of you not winning a trophy, and we were 93% at the top, and then to come back a year after, we throw it away again, and then do this again. I mean, come on, bro. Y'all didn't have to make an announcement of that. They could just put it in the. I'm sure. Let me tell you. I bet you they hadn't announced the luggage tag that's in the company store. They hadn't put any acknowledgement of the any other things that they put in the shop. You know, the window toy.
The key ring. The key ring.
They hadn't made an announcement for that. They hadn't made an announcement for the new scarf and stuff like that. But then we've got to make this grandiose announcement because we put a pound. You remember Pound Puppies, Lee? I don't know if you can remember that. Yeah, the Pound Puppies. That's what that is. A Pound Puppy. That's what that is. Pound Puppies. That's all it is.
They also know anything to do with animals. People are going to melt. Dogs, cats. Everyone's going to melt. So they know, play on the emotional side of it again. Take everyone's eye off the ball, call the dog win.
You know what plays with my emotions? You know what plays with my emotions? Winning the Champions League, winning a league title. That's when I'll cry. It plays with my emotions then. Then I'll cry then.
Exactly.
That's the emotions I want.
They're laughing in our faces, mate. They're laughing in our faces, and they're not even hiding it. You know, it's a fucking disgrace. Yeah, people say to me in the chat or on Twitter and stuff like that, "Oh, why are you taking it out on the dog?" It's not the dog's fault. I'm not taking it out on the dog. Yeah, it's the fact that the club are openly laughing in our faces while we're winning nothing. Yeah, and they're fleecing millions of people for their cash on emotional connection to the club. Yeah, it's a disgrace. People can spend their money on what they want. Of course they can. Yeah. But at the same time, yeah, bro, the audacity to call it fucking win when we don't do any winning. It's mad. Yo, big up Ferdo for the super chat, man.
Much
big
love,
up here, Matt. Finally catching you live out here. My dad's a Madrid fan, been loving life since the 80s, but I'm yet to see us win a title. Get to Madrid, mate. Get to Madrid, brother. That's all I can suggest, mate. It's calm over here, mate. It's calm over here. Big up to your dad as well, man. Big up GDJ as well. No pics with dogs, busy taking pics with trophies. Exactly. That's what Madrid keep doing, bro. Yeah, they don't need to take pictures with dogs. Imagine the mentality. Like who decided to come up with that idea?
Well, see, that's what I'm saying, Lee. If this is what's going to have to happen, there's got to be a straight clear out. And I tell people joke around. Any American fans in the chat will know when I say this. The Atlanta Falcons are a laughing stock. We are essentially the Dallas Cowboys, the Atlanta Falcons, and the Jets roll all into one. We're all rolled all into one, just meshed together because we do everything that all of them do. It's just the mentality upstairs is just as stupid. And then it comes down, and the mentality comes all the way down because anybody that had a winning mentality would not say, "Hey, don't put that out, bro. We just lost the game. We just lost
the league.
Yeah, we just lost. So just be quiet. Don't say anything. Monday, you come back and say, back to business. That's what you say on Monday morning. You come back to business. Back to work we go.
Yeah,
getting prepared for the 2024-25 season. That's what you say. Instead, you come out, oh, thanks for the journey. You got folks bending down on their knee, boys to men settings, getting married, all this stuff. And then this month you come out with dogs. You come out with dogs and feel good. And there's nothing to feel good about. There's nothing to feel good about.
Exactly. Crystal Palace don't sell eagles.
You don't see Seal over there. You don't see Seal over there talking about fly like an eagle.
You don't see the eagle in the team photo, do you? It's pathetic, bro. It's absolutely pathetic. Let's say it was Arteta's idea to get the dog, yeah? Which I'd imagine it probably was because he can do anything he wants, allegedly. So let's assume it was him that came up with the idea and the name. Surely somebody at that club would have said, well, hold up a minute. I don't think this is a good idea, mate. We ain't winning anything. Yeah, maybe we'll keep this on the back burner until we actually win something. Because can you imagine if we actually won the league and then did that? I don't think anyone would have an issue.
Did you see Ipswich drive around town on a track after they got promoted?
No, I didn't see it.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's like other clubs. We do stupid stuff.
That's what I'm saying. It's pathetic.
Did Leeds roll out a plush toy after the fiasco?
Oh man, seriously. Have Millwall got a lion at the training ground?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, mate, it's really, only Arsenal could do this shit. And this is the thing, right? They're trying to make it like a family environment and all that. Like, this is elite level football. It's a ruthless game.
Lee, all you got to do, you know how you make it a friendly family environment? Win. Just win. People be happy, bro. People be happy all over the place. Everybody, look
the only club I've seen that without an animal is fucking FC Cologne, and it is a goat. Goat.
It's in the actual crest, Lee. The goat is actually in
their fucking it's their logo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the difference. We don't have a dog in our crest.
It wouldn't surprise me if we have it on the shirt in the next couple of years.
You're gonna look up, they're gonna have Snoopy on there flying around like the Red Baron. That's what's gonna happen next. That's gonna be the next thing you're gonna have.
Oh, they love Snoopy sat on the cannon.
Yeah, what I said, he's gonna be flying around like the Red Baron.
No, that's mad. Yeah, here we go. Everton didn't pass out toffees when they scathed off relegation. Is the dog going on tour?
You know what? I bet you. Because the Americans
100% that's going on tour. Yeah. Dog, 100%.
Oh yeah, they're going to bring the dog.
To be fair, only premiers, cheerleaders are on the fields before games. Oh yeah, but at least they're nice to look at, bro. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, we all know why cheerleaders was on the pitch. We all know that. We all know that.
They still do that, don't they?
Yeah, they still they matter of fact, yeah, Palace does it, and then of course, back in the olden days of the NFL, of course we still have cheerleaders, but y'all know why cheerleaders on the pitch. That's that we know that.
Yeah, Benfica before kickoff fly the eagle from one end of the stadium to the other. Yeah, but again, they win shit. Yeah, and they've been doing that for donkey's years. Yeah, the 100% that dog's going on pre-season. 100%. There's no way that dog ain't gonna go there because when they go on pre-season, they wanna market themselves to a newer audience. Yeah. This is why when they come to America, more fans in America will get access to them, than they do in England. Yeah, because they know it, English fans are turning up anyway. Yeah, whereas obviously when it comes to America, Australia, or wherever else they go, they want to open up that market, so they'll give access to the players. I'm just waiting
on us to get the Twitter announcement that Caesar is going to come in with a motivational speech for the dog.
This is true as well. Big up, Ian. Yeah, you watch Snoop Dogg start attending games. Yeah, probably. Yeah, he'll have a picture with Win. This club stinks, man. Yeah, Chelsea didn't bring out a lion when they won the Champions League. Do you know what I'm saying? Club's a joke, mate. Can you imagine, that conversation? Like, honestly, well, thinking about getting a dog, I'm going to call it Win. And the club just went, oh, okay then. Like, really? Like, come on. We don't win anything. The audacity, mate. The audacity is fucking jarring, man. It's so jarring. Big up to Pep, bro. Spurs, we're at least getting rid of some of the deadwood. Exactly. Although you have to sign Timo Werner again, which is a bit of a crazy one, I can't lie. But you watch Ivan Toney end up at Spurs.
Yeah.
And I'll be fucking fuming. Spurs. Big up to you, bro. Big up to Jack as well. As a Liverpool fan, we have the same problem. Too many sentimental fans just praise anything and want square pegs in round holes. We do projects. City win. Exactly. That's exactly it. We're all out here doing projects and Man City keep winning trophies. Pathetic. Big up to Mark as well. When Zinchenko and Jesus were at City, they were the ones, who flaked during high pressure situations. Soft dudes couldn't hack it. Glad we got rid. There you go. But don't worry, they brought the winning mentality apparently, and they ain't won nothing since they've got it. Embarrassing. Big up to Dow, man. Urban hymn kind of morning gunner. Come on, the Verve. Yeah, big up the Verve, bro. They were decent, man. They were very decent. I hope you well, Dow. Matty scored tonight. Brazil 10, USA 0. I'm doing a watch along for that later.
Me and the wifey. Today is Valentine's Day, so wifey she's got a work conference she's got to go to. So I'll probably be watching the game with you. But I'm going to say I'm going 4-1 Brazil.
I'm going to go 4-0. Happy Valentine's Day, though, man. And that's going to be a madness because your missus is Brazilian.
Yeah, 4-1.
That could ruin Valentine's Day right there.
No, I know what's coming. I already know what's coming. I'm not impressed with this United States team. I am not impressed. As far as I'm concerned, they need to be getting ready for the World Cup. This I'm not even expecting anything out of them in the Copa America, quite frankly. Nothing at all.
There we go. Couldn't have at least got a pit bull to scare the shit out of him. Exactly.
I would have took that, being a Georgia fan. I would have took that.
We've got a pit bull, man. It's a nice dog. Labradors are nice dogs, man. But I mean, come on, man. Like, honestly, it's embarrassing, mate. Absolutely embarrassing. Big up Galen in the chat, my darling. How you doing, babes? But this is the thing. It's like, where do we turn the corner and get serious? I don't see it happening, mate. If anything, it's only going to get worse because they're just going to keep milking fans left, right, and centre. And they're going to keep peddling this PR out. And if he wins nothing again, which we know he ain't winning nothing this season, he'll keep his job again.
The main thing here, Lee, is until it gets to the point. It's just like with Wenger. When it got to the point and when it got so bad, they had to acknowledge it. That's the only time it'll change. That's how I knew then. I said when we finished 8th that year, I said, oh yeah, they'll finally get upset. And that's what happened. Everybody finally started getting upset. It's going to take, if we finish 3rd, 2nd, of course, 1st, then this is another 5 years for this manager. If we finish outside of the top 4, people will start looking around. I'm actively waiting on this schedule next week. I want to see this schedule next week, next Tuesday. This is what I'm waiting on the schedule to drop next Tuesday.
Oh, is that when it comes out?
Yeah, next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, the schedule drops. And when that schedule drops, I just need the first 15 fixtures. The first 15, because it won't be like it's been the last. We have had the straight luck of some really good draws the last couple of years. This year, I'm telling you, man, we get one of them years like was that year we finished fifth, that went from fourth to fifth. We get one of those starts where we got a gauntlet right out the gate.
Mm.
And we already know, based off of, I'm going to start calling Man City math. Man City math dictates that you cannot drop 9 points this year. You cannot drop 9 points if you expect you want to win a title against them. You cannot drop 9 points. That's Man City math. From now, that's how I'm going to start referring to it. Man City math is we know for a fact 9 points. You drop 9 points, you've lost the title.
Pretty much, yeah. If we lose 3 games, we're fucked. How many did Man City lose last season? Let's have a look. Yo, smash these likes up, guys. There's not even 400 likes. We've got 900 in it. Man City lost 3 games. We're done. If we lose more than 3 games, we're finished.
Yeah.
This is just ridiculous, mate. We need a proper manager. Yeah, and people can sit here and chat as much crap as they want about who's available. There's loads of managers available.
Zidane's available. He's out there getting turned over by 12-year-olds. He can come out and go.
Mad, absolutely mad. But yeah, this is the thing, that every manager's available, because if this club's as big as everyone reckons it is, yeah, and we're in a stable position like everyone thinks we are, then why would any manager reject us? Because we paid the money, we got the money, and we're apparently in a stable position. So why would any manager reject us? Makes no sense.
It's just a matter of fact, Lee, that if people really want what's best for the club, they know what's best for the club. Get rid of this manager, get somebody who can get us over the line, because this is not going to last. And I keep telling people this is what we're going through now, man. You only have a certain amount of time to get for your window before it closes, and then you got to reset, redo everything else again. Do y'all trust Edu and Arteta to do another rebuild? He's already the $1 billion man.
Yep.
I mean, look how many players have got to go. Lee, that's 11, 12 players that's got to go. These are players that he's had a hand in.
Mm. He's had a hand in every single one of them.
That's what I'm saying. He's had a hand in these players.
In fact, actually, he gave Tierney a new deal, didn't he?
Yeah, because he talked him into coming back. He re-signed him and then didn't play him.
Mm.
And not flogging him off.
It's
10
mad.
million. I think somebody told me 10 million euros.
Yeah, about 10 mil, yeah.
A $20-some-odd million player, 10 million. That's all we can get.
Mm. There you go. He got a new deal in 2021. So how long has he got left on his contract? Let's have a look.
Should be 2 years.
3 years.
Yeah, it should be 2 years.
Let's have a look. He's just turned 27. Yep, 20. Oh, no, it hasn't. It doesn't tell me, because it's still got him on Sociedad loan on the transfer market page. So I'd imagine still 2 years then. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, 2026. 2026. So 2 years left on his contract, 27 years old, one fucking shitload of trophies, played in 3 different countries. Surely you can get 25 million for him.
He'll go to Aston. He'll go to Aston Villa, and he'll be over there, and we have to deal with that again when we see Unai Emery. That's what's going to happen.
That wouldn't surprise me, actually. That would not surprise me one bit.
Think about it, Lee. 10 million euros for that. Come on, man. That's the deal. That's just like the whole Fofana deal over at Monaco. He's out there for 20 million euros.
Mm.
That's bargain basement. That's fire sale. Nope, nowhere near him.
He's going to PSG. They're going to PSG apparently getting him. 20 million.
20 million.
I don't know why. Man said Tierney's overhyped. He's good, but not that good defensively, bro. Come on, for real. He's the best defender we've got at the club.
Yeah,
he can actually defend. He's easily the best defender we've got at the club. Easily. How many times does he make bozo moments? He don't. He can cross the ball. He's quick, and he can defend, and he can play centre back.
The one game last year was
a lot. When does he get skinned defensively a lot, bro? When's this happened?
Who got skinned against Liverpool last year?
Oh yeah, Zinchenko, and then they brought Tierney on. Man said his crossing is mixed, bro. What are you talking about? Come on, man. His crossing ain't mixed at all. He's the best crosser in the ball at the club as well. Man said, you think, yeah, he is a better defender than Ben White. Easily a better defender than Ben White. And listen, I think Ben White's a good defender, by the way. Yeah, he's been very good at right back, but he's easily a better defender than Ben White. Easily. Easily, bro. It's no coincidence that when Tommy Yasu's playing, yeah, everyone goes down Ben White's side. They don't go down Tommy's side. Yeah, how many times do we do watch-alongs, mate? And we go, right, Tommy and Trossard on that side. They go over the other side.
You tell me we couldn't use Kieran Tierney in December. That's all I got to say. You tell me we couldn't use him in December? We
should have kept him. We should have kept him. It's mad. We should have kept him, mate. He's easily our best defender. Yeah, and he's won more than anyone at the club. It's mad. He's good on both sides. Exactly, bro. He can cross a ball with his right foot as well. His goal against West Brom was a screamer with his right foot.
The bottom line here when it comes to Kieran Tierney is the manager did not use him the way he needs to be played. He refused to do it. He wants him to play a style that he's not accustomed to playing, that he's no good at playing. He's the old school throwback, left back defender. And that's what he is. He's just a good, solid. He's not into this inverted crap where you're trying to force players to play a position that they're not even trained to play in. He wants robots.
That's exactly it. Just robotic footballers that just keep doing the same thing over and over. Yeah, and that's what football's become now. It's just become a lot of players doing robotic stuff. This is why when you watch that Champions League game last week, like we all did, bad as Madrid was at times, most of the game actually, you never saw Ancelotti come off that bench and throw his hands up and go back to this and do that to that. The man just stood there. Let the players get themselves out of this. Because if they're good enough players, if you've got all these players with creative abilities and flair, let them do the work for you. Did you see the Champions League final when Carvajal scored? Yeah, I think it was Carvajal, and it was the Carvajal goal. It was the first goal, and all the players run off the bench, and he was going. Ancelotti was just like calmer. Yeah, they're winning 1-0 with 10 minutes to go. He's like calmer. Let's not lose our heads here. Yeah, whereas Arteta would be fucking knee sliding down the touchline.
They'd have the cameras out, man. They'd have the cameras out, brother.
Yeah, he'd be doing knee slides and jumping around, fist pumping.
That's what would happen. We had all that.
It's crazy. He wants yes men. That's exactly what it is. He wants yes men, and this is the problem. It's all well and good getting yes men, but you're never going to win anything.
This is why. And that right there is 100% why. Much as I want Ivan Toney, we ain't getting him because he ain't no yes man. He ain't no yes man. And the manager wants players that will bow down and worship at the altar of Arteta.
It's mad. This Tierney slander needs to stop, lads. That's my left back. I said Tierney was Chilwell was outperforming him 3 years ago. Really? What do you mean outperforming him? In what way? In which way? Which way are you looking at outperforming him? Because Tierney is easily one of the best defenders on the planet, mate. Let's stop
with the Tierney slander because, like the brother just said, that Johansson just said, Tierney was tipped for a while to be the future captain of this team.
Yep.
He came in the door.
Yep.
And he had all the markings of becoming the captain of this football club. This manager, him and the manager, somewhere along the line, they had a falling out somewhere. And you all know how Arteta is. Once you get on his shit list, that's all she wrote.
Right, and Tierney are up a scrap as well. Tierney's Scottish, bruv. He's always up for a scrap.
I won't let you talk to me like that.
Yeah, you see you, pal.
Yeah. So we already know what it is, man. We already know what it is, bro. So I just, for me, you're looking at just the players that need to be gone, and that in itself is an indictment of Edu and Arteta's mishaps when it comes to bringing in players and doing transfer business the proper way. We're stuck with these players, and then we're in a situation now where you actually need 4 or 5 players and you can't get them. You're probably gonna get 2, maybe 1.
Yeah, it's mad. All right, this is a good comment as well. Where is it? Tierney didn't get the light bulb shit, so he's gone. Can you imagine him sitting in the dressing room after he's won 14, 15 trophies here, done the treble and that? Yeah, and he's sitting in the dressing room with that idiot jumping up and down with a fucking light bulb in his hand in front of him.
Lee,
What have you ever won?
What you're going to start seeing this year? This is going to be the year you're going to start seeing it. You're going to start seeing players reevaluate their careers at Arsenal. That players are going to start, if we do not win anything this season, prepare for players to start leaving this football club. Soccer's going to get his head turned. He's going to get tired of being, you know what? I'm tired of being the scapegoat for everything. I'm tired of having to deal with this. I'm tired of having to try to carry this team. You're going to see Saliba. Madrid's going to start retooling. Barcelona's going to start retooling. Juventus is starting to retool. AC Milan.
Mm-hmm.
All these teams started retool. They're going to start looking at players. Gabriel's people going to start looking at him. You know, Ben White. Somebody might come in for a bigger club, might come in for Ben White. People are going to start coming and picking these players off. Because
let's be real. Let's be real with this. Real Madrid have got two fullbacks there, two right backs that are both 32.
That's why I said Saliba. I told you, don't.
Well, Ben White could go there when Carvajal retires. Madrid, because he's good enough at the moment. If he carries on, he's been brilliant at right back. Yeah, like he has been really good. But at the same time, you're right. Yeah, Saka. Where would Saka go? Maybe Liverpool. Would they pay the money?
He'll get upgraded. He'll get up. Wherever he'll go, he'll continue the pattern of he'll probably win something there. Because everybody that leaves here, everybody that leaves Arsenal wins.
Yeah,
everybody.
Right.
And in some cases, get multiple trophies. What is this? Atalanta. I looked out there. He was on the pitch.
Kolasinac.
I said, look at this joke on the pitch out here getting a trophy, a European trophy.
It's mad. Yeah, David Luiz has won since we binned him. Right, what's his name? Torreira. He's won a trophy since he's gone.
Yeah.
Aubameyang's won a trophy since he's gone. Bellerin's won 2.
We didn't even go down Giroud's trophy cabinet.
Stanley Ceballos, as soon as we sent him back to Madrid from the loan, he's won 9 trophies.
Getting doozy?
No, he's not won one yet.
He didn't win one at Lazio?
No, I don't. Well, maybe he did.
Didn't Lazio win something?
Out, man. Did he win at Lazio?
Didn't Lazio win something a while back? Oh, no, I'm thinking Roma. It might be Roma. I'm thinking.
Yeah. I don't think he did. I don't think he did at Lazio. Because when Inzaghi was at Lazio, that was about 4 years ago.
Oh, yeah, so I was right. Yeah, Coppa Italia. I was right.
And did he win a Coppa Italia?
Yeah.
Yeah, Zaka's gone unbeaten since he's left. Lost one game.
Since he's left, yeah. Mkhitaryan's won. I mean, everybody who has left this club. Everybody leaves this club and wins.
Yeah, that's mad. That is actually crazy. Because we used to laugh at Tottenham for shit like this.
This is that's what I said this season. I said people always like to laugh at. People like to have a joke and laugh at Tottenham, but we don't realize that we're actually doing the same thing. The only thing that saved us is our past trophies.
Guendouzi didn't win at Lazio, but according to transfer marks, but he did win the Nations League with France. This is mad. This is actually mad.
We've got problems. We got issues at this football club.
Emi Martinez has won a World Cup since he's left.
He was this close away from a final, from a European final.
It's unreal.
He's probably gonna be in the shot for the Copa America this year.
100%. Yeah, 100%. This is wild though. Right, we used to sit and literally take the piss out of Tottenham for this happening to them, and now it's happening to us on a regular basis.
I keep trying to beat that into people's head. It's no different. The only difference is we wear red, they wear white. That's the only difference. And we've actually got a trophy history. That's the only thing. That's the only thing, Lee. There's no difference than us right now.
Yeah, we're just a spicy Tottenham.
Yeah. So when everybody was going around jumping on their head about, I'm supporting Spurs, it was really you are. It's the same thing. Nobody won. Look what happened this year. Did they get a trophy this year? Nope. Did we win one? Nope. But we're in the Champions League. What does that matter? Are we winning it? Nope. I mean, but we are literally stagnating, Lee.
Yeah, Kolasinac is actually a better left back than Zinchenko.
And he's a little bit more feisty too. He won't mind knocking somebody out. We know that for a fact. We know he'll knock somebody out.
It's so annoying because like all we have to do is what's required, bro, and we're going to win.
They don't want to be successful, man. At this stage, ask yourself. You can look at this and see. Does Arsenal really think? Does Arsenal really? Do people really think Arsenal are serious about being successful? There's nothing that has indicated to me that this is
top formally. That's it.
Yeah, that's all they're interested in is top 4. That's all they care about. Top 4.
It's pathetic, man. We need new ownership, mate.
You know what I wish, Lee? You know what I wish they would do? I really wish the best thing that could happen was they take away those automatic Champions League positions and make it to the league winner. They can only get the Champions League or maybe the FA Cup winner, and that's it. Yeah.
Watch out how many teams take it serious then.
Yeah, I mean, because it's diluted. It's diluted right now. Where success now is just doing enough to get by. And that's aggravating, man. It's aggravating because it just makes you become complacently. It's what happens. You become complacent. Oh, well, we're in 4th. It doesn't matter. 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 You know, a lot of teams wish they were in our position. A lot of teams wish they were in 4th. That's what you start hearing.
Yeah. Why are you so entitled?
Yeah. We have no divine right. That's another one that gets thrown out. We have no divine right.
Well, we do. We're Arsenal Football Club, and I've seen us win 17 trophies in 35 years.
When you have the highest ticket prices in the land, when the kits are sky high, brother, you got every right. When you paying that kind of money, what was I heard you say the other day? Manchester City, how much is they season ticket?
500 and something, I think.
And how many trophies they won in the last 10 years?
That's gone up.
You know what I'm saying? And how many trophies they won in the last 10 years?
Mad. They're the most successful club in England in the last 20 years, I think.
Sound like they're having fun. Hey, sound like they're having fun in festive days over there.
Ain't seen them without a dog. Mad, isn't it? Big up to Andy. Tuchel is available. Got to be better than Arteta. He's definitely better than Arteta. Big up for the super chat as well, bro. Definitely worth a punt. What we got to lose. But this is the thing, Andy. Yeah, people think it's a backward step, isn't it? Yeah, and what they think as well is that when a new manager comes in, they're going to get rid of all of the squad and have to start all over again. Well, okay. Well, let's say that is the case. We gave Arteta 4.5 years.
Lee, let me tell you, a good manager could come into this team right now. He would probably move 2 or 3 players out, bring 2 or 3 players in, and probably get a tune out of them. A good manager. How do you know this, man? Look at Sevilla. Bad as Sevilla was, they still won a trophy, a European trophy. Bad as that team was.
Yep.
You look at these
other their 3rd manager, by the way.
Yeah, 3rd manager. Yep. You look at
and that manager went to Olympiacos and inside 2 months won them the fucking Conference League.
You look at Atalanta. Atalanta was there's no way in competing for the Serie A this year, and they went right down the line and went straight to a European final. A good manager gets results. They get results, man. You know, it is what it is. The fact of the matter.
Look at Ancelotti, yeah. After they won the league, yeah. I don't know if you see his interview. He said, yeah, I was hired by Real Madrid to win football matches and trophies, not play the kids. Yeah. If the kids are good enough, they'll get in the fucking team. Pretty obvious. Yeah. But he's here to win trophies. And if that means the kids ain't getting in the team, tough shit, mate. Do you want to win or not?
You know, our manager won't even come out and say, I'm here to win trophies. Because he doesn't want to apply that pressure to himself. This is why I keep saying they won't go out and get a really big marquee signing. You know, because that once that happens, then that means that that's immediate pressure applied to the manager. So he would prefer to keep anyone that he can say. This is why he likes to do this thing where he builds play, he molds play, he takes other players that have been falling by the wayside and build because it makes him look like he's done something.
Yep. And if you notice as well, the only signing we've really made under him that's a big signing, big money, some real big money signing is Declan Rice. Yeah. We ain't going to sign another £100 million player. He ain't doing it. And the only reason he signed him is because he was English and it was around the corner and he's a good player. Yeah, but he ain't going to go and break a bank for a foreign player that he don't really know about. Yeah, that's going to cost that kind of money and have to relocate houses, like in countries and stuff like that. Declan Rice don't have to move house, mate.
Yeah, I mean, it was basically a case of we just need to pay the fee and be done. They like easy deals. This is why I say if the Rashford was to show it, it wouldn't surprise me one bit because it's something easy.
Oh, no.
Just Dominic Solanke, that's easy. That's easy business.
Oh, no, man. This
That's
is where
easy
we're going.
business. Lee, it's the most Arsenal thing to do. You can see that coming a mile away. If it happens, don't be surprised because that's they like easy. They don't know how to go sit down and bring in Mbappe. You know, folks laugh. I keep saying it. People laughed at Curtis for getting in that meeting asking about Mbappe. No, that's what you're supposed to do. We're Arsenal Football Club.
So we're supposed to be world-class players.
Yeah. We're supposed to be going to get the best. People are like, we some second-rate team, bro. We are one of the richest clubs in the world. World sports. Sports. One of the richest. There's no excuse. I don't hear about financial fair play. I don't want to hear it. Much money is this team. 700 million. This man has spent in 5 years.
Yeah. Why couldn't he go and talk to Mbappe? If Mbappe wanted to go to Madrid, cool, he wanted to go to Madrid. But at least have the conversation and fucking put an offer on the table to him.
Where are the pictures of him sitting out at the table with him? That's what I'm saying.
Do you remember when he was at Monaco and we see the pictures of Wenger and Gazidis?
Yeah.
We ain't seen nothing with him because he can't do that, bro. He ain't got the pull. He ain't got the pull. He's at a club, that should be an 8 or a 9 out of 10 club. Everyone should want to come here pretty much.
You know what it is, Lee? When you got two novices in these positions like this is what happens. They are inexperienced. They're inexperienced, and their inexperience shows up at the worst times. And this is another example, not just in season, out of season, because they can't get these deals done. There's no way you're going to tell me Liga is in upside down right now with TV rights issues. I don't know if you heard, but they're having major TV rights issues. And I know they're having it over here in the States because they're trying to get someone to get the rights because Mbappe's leaving. So nobody's watching this shit. So now the players are looking to get up out of there.
Yeah.
Clubs have got to start selling players because the money, their TV revenue that they had when Mbappe was there, it's gonna be gone. So it's like, we got to hurry up and start moving players. We are not over there buying anybody, not looking around, not trying to get good deals, nothing, because he knows that if he goes to France, those guys up there, Lyon, Marseille, Monaco, they don't play, bro. You're going to show up with the money. We want to show up, the players 50 million. We want to show up with 12.5 million with add-ons. That's what we do. We done, man. We done.
We're finished. We're finished. Big up to Melissa. I ain't seen you in my chat for ages, babe. Can you text me as well? Because I ain't got your number on this phone. Or just email me if you ain't got mine. But yeah, hope you're good. Big up to everyone locked in as well. But yeah, this club's a shambles. And you're spot on now, because that French league, they're going to struggle to get a big TV deal over there. They're going to have to go out there and sign some big names, just to get that league back on track. Because let's be real, who's going to fucking watch it, bro?
I know I ain't watching it.
Neither am I.
I might watch PSG, but I ain't watching it. There's nothing to watch.
And bro, and the thing is, the names that they're probably looking at are Osimhen and Rafael Leao. Are people going to really tune in for them two players?
Osimhen's going to PSG. That's probably what's going to wind up happening.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, and they'll probably get Rafael Leao as well.
Yeah, because they've got to rebuild. PSG.
They've got to do something. Is that enough to get enough sponsorship in? I don't think it is.
Nah, they've got to. The thing about it with PSG is they've got to do. Go ahead, brother. PSG's got to do a rebuild. And that team is a little bit in flux. So they're going to have to rebuild. It'll take them a year or two, and then they can go out and get whoever a big name signing. They'll probably try to make themselves attractive to get a big name signing next year or whatever. But for right now, the league is washed. So why are we not over there cleaning up on talent, bringing in players? Because we've got two imbeciles running the football club. Two absolute imbeciles running the football club. And it's been like that since day one. I told y'all, Germany was kicking Brazil in the teeth 7-0 when Edu was involved with Brazil. His job was to make sure that the towels were folded correctly, make sure they had a bar soap, a chocolate, and to make sure they had pen and paper in case they needed it in the hotel room. That's what Edu was doing. That's exactly what he was doing. He was never a football aficionado when it came to bringing in talent and players like that. Then you look at Arteta. What did he do? People be talking about my man over there at Bayern Munich. At least he coached a year. He coached 2 years there. Look at some of these other managers that's moving around. They've got a dossier where they've been at. Look at this manager. What did he have before he took the job? Nothing. This I told y'all before. This is a textbook example of when you're in a job. Lee, you was a businessman. You know I'm pretty sure you had some job interviews. You can't tell me, Lee, that you have never had an interview where the one dude you know it when you see it. That one guy, you ask him, well, can you work on weekends? Yeah, I can. Well, can you work 12 hours a day? Yeah, no problem. Well, can you mind working on holidays? Yeah. Anything to get the job. Gets the job out of his depth. You realize immediately. Well, when you put him on 2 or 3 calls, you realize immediately. Oh no. We made a mistake here. He can't get it done. Lee, he's supposed to be going door to door sales. You send him to one neighborhood, he's in a whole nother. He's over in Port Vale. He's somewhere else. You know that this is the difference when you look at this manager. This manager has no experience, and each year we find out that there's another facade that's being unraveled. This Edu, every year we find out something new. We know. Let's put it. As much as I don't want Sesko, let's lay this like it is. We know for a fact that we were at the table with Sesko. We know for a fact we were at the table with Mudryk. We know this to be true. These are 2 recent situations where the club has been embarrassed on a world scale. 2 years back to back, we've been flat out embarrassed by not just, and Lee, you brought this up too, not by somebody in the Premier League, but we can go back a 3rd year. Bruno Guimaraes. We know for a fact we were at the table with these players, and these players opted to go somewhere else.
And let's be real. The first 2 you mentioned, even the 3rd one, Guimaraes as well. Let's be real. He's gone up levels since he's come to the Prem, right? And he's a bloody good player. But at the same time, let's be real. When we were in for all 3 of these, none of them were any fucking good at the time.
Lee, stop right there. Do you think Guimaraes would be the player he is now under this manager?
No, Eddie Howe lets him play, mate. Yeah, Eddie Howe lets him play, which is exactly why we ain't signing him.
No player who is serious about their career is going to look at right now, going to look at Arsenal and go, 2 years on the spin. This is where I want to go. Yeah. Like I said, Declan Rice may have probably already wanted to play, made up in his mind. I'm going to move away from this.
He probably thought, it's around the corner. Yeah, could be in the title race. I don't have to move out. I've got a little one. I've got the missus here.
It's right around the corner. Yeah, Chelsea's a mess. I can't go. I'm not going over there.
I don't want to play for Tottenham, fucking West Ham, Tottenham rivalry and all that.
So best place.
Perfect club, wasn't it? And even if Man City did come in for him, we got that deal done quick. Yeah. So at Man City, let's be real. Man City have a threshold that they're not going above for a player. That was above their threshold. Yeah. They didn't want to pay 100 million.
Meanwhile, the year before last, we paid for Zenny and we paid for Jesus. Who did they take the money we gave them and who they bought? I keep telling y'all, we funded that ass whooping. We paid them to go get Haaland. We paid Man City to get the man that put 37 goals, bad as he was this year, put 37 goals in the net this year. We paid for that. See, Pep plays long-term psychology with this manager. He likes to make
4D chess, bro. He's just taking up this.
Bro, it's plain as day. If you step back and look how big of a fool he let he does exactly what you're supposed to do. He'll give him just a little bit of rope to make him think he's doing something. Oh yeah, man. Arteta, he's a great manager. He's this, that, and the third. He knows back in the back of his mind he's not prepared for a job like this. But hey, if it's at the expense of me getting another 4 years of success, then yeah, I'm all for it. Hey, he's the man you need. And Arsenal, the board is just as stupid to bring him in thinking that, oh, well, we doing something, man. We got the man that was under Pep. So that means that he knows what he's doing. Brother, if that's the case, then why are you not knocking down the door for the manager that's over there now? Because hell, this man's got in trouble. We need to get him. He's been with him when he got troubles. And another one. But instead, we go get this manager, no experience at all. And I told people, everybody in this chat today, if you want something fun to do when we get off of this, go look at the accolades of Alpine Albert and then look at Mikel Arteta. Go look at the accolades of Alpine Albert and then go back to Arteta.
Yeah, facts. Facts. Yeah, I'll big up my boy Joe as well, man. Hope you're well, man.
What's
I
up,
know
Joe?
he's probably working, as always. He works harder than I do, which means I need to work harder. Yeah, he's absolutely spot on. Yeah, just disappointed. Yeah, the club's not the way it operates is ripping my soul away on a daily basis. Bro, it's a disgrace, isn't it?
It's painful, man. It's painful, Lee. To know 20 years ago what we were doing 20 years ago. You know, we was in the thick of it then, bro. It was feeling good. Oh man, you was on 7th Avenue.
You were bouncing down the street like, yeah, what?
You had some pep in your step, man. You had some pep in your step as an Arsenal fan years ago, bro. You was feeling good. TT was flying. Football was good. You was getting ready for the World Cup. Everything was great. You was, just good to go. And then you go back 20 years from now, and you see how far we've fallen. Dogs on the front page for sale. That's what we selling. We selling puppies and beanie babies. Glorified beanie babies is what we selling at Arsenal Football Club, and they're telling us to be excited. Be glad,
mate. It's only going to get worse. This is a great comment as well. The City signed Zinni for 1.7, sold him for 30. Bought Jesus for 27 and sold him for 45. That's how you run a football club. Facts.
What was the number on that again?
1.7. They sold him for 30. It was actually 35. And then they've sold Jesus for 45. So they made 18 mil profit on him as well.
Bro, I told y'all they took that money off of them too, and they turned right around and bought Erling Haaland.
Yep.
And Erling Haaland has pained us ever since. And it doesn't have to be when you play us, because when you play those games like that Fulham game, that's the kind of stuff that you pay for. That's what we paid for that. Yeah. We paid for that.
Chelsea assisted with the Sterling deal and said, there we go. We'll cover Erling Haaland's wages for the next 5 years.
I mean, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man. It's crazy how stupid we are at times as a football club.
Mm. Yeah, yo, this is exactly what we should be doing. By the way, big up Gary, man. Gary, how you doing, buddy? This is what we should be doing right now. Griezmann's 12 million. Go and get him.
Peanuts, Lee.
The price free.
People think I be playing when I say you can bring in 4 or 5 players. What, Matt? What do you mean? You got Griezmann out there. You got Depay. You go get Ivan Toney. You get Fofana. You go get get a couple of these players. You bring 4 or 5 good players in, and you add them to the team. And look at what the difference is. Mm. This football. These fans think we're going to make one signing that's going to just propel us to the top of the top of the scrappy. And that's how Arsenal fans think, Lee.
Yeah, and then what happened is, if we go and get this glorious striker that we need next season, what happened is, at the end of it, when we don't win anything again, it'll be, oh, well, now we need a really good midfielder, or we need a really good centre-back, or we need a good left. Do you know what I mean?
They're on the goalkeeper. Well, I knew Ray wasn't, it was a one-off last year. It's time for us to move on from him. They find excuses and everything. The bottom line here is we have not done what we're supposed to do for the last 3 to 4 years. I told you, Lee, I've never seen a club that goes from buying Europa League players to get to the Champions League to go back to buying Europa League players. These are players that we're being linked to and discussed with. These are players when we were in the 8th place league, 8th, 5th, you would have said, okay, you know what? What kind of situation we in? We got to kind of deal with it. It is what it is. We're out here spending top.
Varane's available. Varane's a free signing.
He's free. That's another one.
Go and get him and Depay. Go and get Griezmann for 12 mil. You've got 3 top players for 12 mil on wages.
Lee, I tell you what, I do you one even better. Let's subtract Ivan Toney from the picture. Let's go get your boy over that Girona. Double 40 million euros. That's 40 million euros. 26. He scored 24 goals in La Liga. 24 goals in La Liga. And anybody who watches that, you being, of course, and me occasionally, you know how hard it is. That's a tough league to play in. Oh, 24 goals? Yeah, you know what? 40 million? That gives us money to play around with. Let's sell a couple players. Let's go buy some more players. We don't move like that, Lee. We don't move like that. We're going to
you could go and forget Depay, yeah? Let's say forget Depay. You go and get him, that's what, 40 mil? Well, so that's 36 million quid. Go and get Griezmann for 12 million quid. Now you've got somebody that, and you say to Griezmann, listen, you're not going to play every week, yeah, but we'll rotate you with Odegaard.
It's just like the brother just said in the chat. De Gea's out there, Paulo Dybala's out there. I mean, we've got good players out there. They're out there.
Yeah, Dovbik's going out Flair, I think. He's linked to that late.
I
think Morata's available as well. Not that Morata's any good, yeah, but I'll tell you something, yeah. that player would suit our system all day long.
Yeah, hold up, play.
He gets a ton of chances, but if you keep putting chances to him, he's going to score you enough goals.
We have to get to a point that when you building a team, see, this is why experience.
20 mil for Kimmich. Come on, man.
In
We
experience,
could go and do 130 million quid and sort that whole team out.
Lee, but see, people tell you we can't spend $200 million in a window, bro. Look at that right there. That sorts you out for at least. And most of these guys you can put on 2-year deals. Most of these players you can put on 2-year deals.
Yeah,
you ain't got to sign them up long term. These 2-year deals.
Yeah, how old's Griezmann now?
He's got what 30, 31? Yeah, 30, 31.
No, it's 33. Fucking hell. We'll just give him a 2-year deal then.
That's why I said 2-year deal.
This is the problem with our club. We won't buy players like that because there's no resale value.
We turn our nose up at them. Sometimes you just have to buy the player for the success. You get the success. This is when City was going on their ascension. What did they do, Lee? They were getting everybody that was leaving everybody else's team. That was either just about owner contract situation. They were leaving on a free. They started just kind of putting the team together. And then once they got that, when they got the pot stirring, they started saying, you know what? We're gonna drop in the big money. Bang, bang, bang. And then they get the players.
Yeah, facts. Big up Lion Tex, bro. Big up Lion Tex in the chat.
What's up, brother? Much love, man. Much love, my man. Oh, new episode dropping tomorrow, by the way. No, don't know if you caught the first one, but a new episode dropping tomorrow. Streets won't forget.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, this is a good comment as well. Make sure you sub to Matty's channel, by the way. It's in the link in the title. Yeah, make sure you sub to Southern Gooner, yeah? And Lion Tex TV as well. Big up to Aaron. He says, if we can give Cedric a 4-year deal, then we can sign one of them players you just mentioned. Exactly. Yeah, we bought Jorginho. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Mate, Griezmann's still one of the best players in La Liga. Yeah, it's fucking unbelievable, that player. Yeah, unbelievable footballer, mate. Yeah, go and get him. 12 million quid. Just tell him you ain't going to play every week. Yeah, we want to go for every competition. You're going to be rotated. Yeah, you're going to be coming in at 33 into a league that you've not played in before. So we're going to bed you in. You're going to rotate with Odegaard.
Resale value shouldn't matter. If you're trying to win right now, resale value doesn't matter. Only thing that matters right now is success. And whatever it takes to get there.
All of them players we've just mentioned have got Champions League experience.
Yep.
Every single one of them. In fact, I think Griezmann and Depay, I don't think have got to a final, but they've got pretty far. Kimmich and Varane have played in finals. I think they've both won finals. Yeah, they have. They've both won. Well, Varane has. Kimmich won it with Bayern as well.
When you look at teams, especially like this, like Madrid, I'll use Madrid again as an example in the Champions League. Look at the experience that was on that pitch. Look at the players that had been there before. Look at the players that know what it means to be in a competition like that. Look at these players. All those players you put up there have won something. They know. We don't have players who have won. I'm not talking about the 2 cast-offs. I'm talking about in the Arsenal bread through and through. Where are the players that have had the success? Zero. There's none. This is why when the pressure pops on every year, we tend to fall. This is the exact reason why. Because they can't handle it. Well, how do you fix that problem? You surround them by players that can get them over the line, that can show them the winning way. Players that can come in and say, look, I've been here before. This is what we need to do. Da, da, da. I've seen this formation. I've seen what this looks like. Players that have been there. Why would you send a 2-year-old to go out and fight a lion? You're not going to do it. You're going to pair him with someone that's hunted before, that knows how to hunt, that has taken down a lion. You're not going to send him out there by himself as a young man. No. A plumber, you're not just going to let some 14-year-old walk in your house and start working on pipes.
It's true.
Come on, we need experience in this team. Where's the real experience? I'm not talking about, like the brother said earlier, I'm not talking about Jorginho. We've seen what Jorginho does. We saw it this year against Spurs. Not good enough. It's time to move that on. But these are proven guys. These are proven. Every player you name right there was proven. Yeah.
Griezmann's played in two Champions League finals. He's played in the World Cup final. Yeah. Kimmich has won 6 trophies in one fucking season before. Like, Varane's won everything. We're like, what are we doing here? Like, just go and get all 3 of them.
It's no excuse, Lee. It's no excuse when you can get those players, like I said, on 1-year, 2-year deal. Yeah, if we were really serious, and this is why I said this season, Everybody in this chat and everybody who watches on the replay, you just starting today, you're going to be able to look this summer and see how serious this football club is at winning. Winning, not competing. There's a difference in the two. Winning. Champions League, cups, multiple cups. Because I'm at the stage now where it need to be multiple cups. I want to get like was it Phil Foden that said that? I want to be drunk with winning.
Yep.
I want to be drunk with winning. When you've seen success, and I know we sound old every time we say this, Lee, but when we've seen Arsenal win trophies, multiple trophies, we've been pleased to see 2 in a year. You've seen doubles, cup doubles. Brother, it's an experience like you can never feel. See, most of our fan base, Lee, we talk about these players, most of our fan base has never seen success. So they don't understand what success is. They think competing is success. No, competing is that. It's just you competed, but you didn't get any success. There's nothing to celebrate after the fact.
Absolutely spot on. Facts, mate. Yeah, like when we were younger and we were winning everything, mate, it was the best feeling in the world. You're going into school, you're going into work, and you're like, yo, you can't chat to me, mate. Shut up. You support Man United. Yeah, what did you win this season? Yeah, we went invincible, mate.
My best friend.
Yeah, and you're dying out on that all year. And then the next season, you're in a cup final against United and you go and beat them.
My best
the next season, you're in a Champions League final.
My best friend is an Arsenal fan too. And our other friend, one is a Liverpool, another is a United fan, and another is a Chelsea. And we used to sit around and joke. We sit around and talk all the time. And my best friend would always say, if Arsenal's record in the FA Cup doesn't matter, why the hell they name a cup after us? Why they have the name of the Emirates Cup? He said, that's our cup. We own it. We've won it time and time and time again. We know this better than anybody else. That's ours. We've got songs devoted to it. It's ours. And so when you've seen that, as growing up as our age, and then you come all the way down to where we're getting put out in the 16th round. The round of 16, we're getting put out in the before we can even get started in the tournament. We getting put out by teams that's getting relegated. There's relegation battles. We getting teams put out. We getting scuffling. Just everywhere you turn. We getting beat by no-name European teams. We getting beat by teams from Macedonia. I mean, we just get all kind of chaos. This is why I said before, the manager's record in the cup competition alone would have him fired at some of these other clubs. And I'm talking mid-tier clubs would have fired this manager based off of cup competitions. But because Arsenal is so devoid of success, Lee, we're so devoid of success that they'll take anything and they'll make that bigger than what it is. This manager came out at the end of the year and he said he's a winner. After all we've seen the last 3 years, he says, I'm a winner. Last summer, you was talking about you was getting ready to get the job up. You was like to give it up. This year, this will be the start. This year, the veil is coming down, Lee Gunner. I told you last year was going to be the year that we were going to be proven correct. I told you that last year, and we were proven correct. This year is the year that all this process, the house of cards is coming down this year, y'all. Because the fraud, this edu, this garlic, all of this, be excited, all this stuff we've been fed for the last 4 or 5 years, it's finally coming to pass. I'm actually starting to hear people. I'm hearing certain people starting to turn the corner already. Because you can't keep fooling somebody and telling them, oh, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. House is on fire, man. The roof is falling in. Everybody else is getting better. We're going backwards. I told you, Lee, what I tell you last night. I said, what I texted you last night. I said, don't be surprised if Ten Hag go over there next year and he have a better year than Arsenal. And I know, Rance, if you watch, I know you're going to think I'm stone crazy, but because I know my football club. I know this manager because now last year he got real lucky. There was no pressure on him. There was no pressure the year before last, Lee. The last time he had pressure was the year we went from 4th to 5th. The last time he had true, you better get it right, 4th to 5th. He's going to start the season this year under pressure.
Maybe he's gonna struggle this season.
He's in trouble this year, brother. He's in trouble.
You've got to have the mentality, and not only that, the players got to have the mentality. He had to have 3 knockbacks in 3 years, right at the end of all 3 seasons. Yeah, and then to try and come back and do it a 4th and get over the line. What if you don't do it again? Well, like, what if you don't get over the line again? That's now 4 years. Everyone's going to be going there. Fuck this. I'm going to Madrid, mate. Oh, I'm going here. I'm going there.
I'm seeing people saying, Man United won't finish better. Man United beat City.
Mm.
That was the city that everybody that we heard, Lee, nobody can beat it. We've got people going on TV shows standing up talking about Artell and Bottling. City's got Pep. Oh, man, Pep, the mighty Pep. Pep from on high. Pep, our Lord and Savior. Pep. And what did Ten Hag and them do? Went right out there, got the trophy, and they went on about their business.
Yep, give us that trophy. We're having that.
What did we do?
Sat there laughing, saying, "Ha, it don't matter. Nobody can beat Pep." Well, he did, and now he's kept his job.
And then when we had the chance to go do it early in the year, what did we do? We pulled up to go get a draw. Pulled up. We'll just park the bus. We'll just take this draw and we'll move on. Lee, it's levels to this,
and then
man.
what we'll do is we'll just roll out some Win Dog merch, yeah, and everyone will buy it because fucking 25 quid. You know they made that for about £2, didn't they?
Lee, we watched, man. I'm telling you, this year, this will be the year. This will finally be the year that all of your journals, because all of these folks saying this and saying that, all of the rumors that you and everything. Only thing that's gonna matter this year is, do we get a trophy? Did we win anything? And if it's no, it's time to go. It's over. Because last year, well, he finished second. Well, you gonna get rid of him now? Well, what happens if we finish fourth next year?
Yeah.
That's I mean, Lee, that's what I'm tackling it. I'm going in this year this way. I'm not playing with people this year. Because it's 5 years now. 5 years. It's one thing for me to have to deal with the first year, second year, third year, fourth year. Now it's fifth year. No. We're not having these games this year. If the manager doesn't get the job done, he needs to go. He should have been gone last year. But because y'all said give him one more year, and y'all said, well, if we finish second, then surely we'll be able to compete. Okay, all right, cool. Well, we can get the Carabao Cup next year then. We can win that. Let's see.
Facts. Thiago Motta's been unveiled as Juve's new manager.
They said no managers available though.
Yeah, there's no managers available.
No managers. There's no manager in the world that's available right now.
Oh, yeah, I'm just watching the announcement video. That's pretty cool. I can't lie. It's a load of footballs bouncing down in the stadium, or down the steps. Yeah, this is loads of footballs bouncing down the steps in an empty stadium. And then it pans into the center circle, and they've put the letters TM. Yeah, all in loads of footballs. That's quite cool, man. That's pretty sick.
That's one that was available. He was available.
Yeah.
Lee,
there you go. Alexandro Nesta was available because he's just signed as Monza's manager.
Well, see, Lee, this is what happened. You remember with Wenger? You remember when Wenger overstayed his stay? You remember that when he stayed overstayed for about a year or two, we started missing out on good managers.
Yeah, we missed out on Pep, we missed out on Klopp, Ancelotti. It's a joke, man. That's an absolute joke. There's managers available out there, mate. Yeah, that Simeone Inzaghi's got 1 year left on his contract. Why aren't we in for him? His contract ends next year.
That could very well be the reason why United did what they did. They say, you know what, we just hold off a year. We hold off 6 months.
Yeah, maybe. Well, De Zerbi sat at home.
Yeah.
Not that I particularly rate him, but he sat at home. He ain't doing nothing. Tuchel ain't doing nothing. Allegri ain't doing nothing. Yeah, Simeone Inzaghi's got 1 year left. Yeah, but you're telling me if we dangle 200 million a season in his face for transfers and give him fucking 20 million a year wages, he ain't coming to Arsenal. Come on, man, what are we doing here? Yeah, it's mad. Big up to Mark, man. He said they'd never go to Arsenal. They want to win now. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And we can't attract him anyway. Big up Chaitanya for earlier, man. I didn't read this. Sorry. We're reverting back to Wenger days. Facts. Big up to Andy as well. Lee Matty, no different position. But why don't we go and get Hummels from Dortmund? Had a great Champions League final. Well, again, another one that he wouldn't be able to close the deal on. Can you imagine Arteta and Edu sitting down with fucking players like that? They're just laughing out of town. They
say, yeah, but we've got a dog that's there to provide the support that you need each week after practice. Would that work for you? That's what they say in these meetings.
This is a good question as well. Yeah, that's a good question. Who paid Roberto De Zerbi's release clause? Because apparently a club's paid to get him out of the club. So which club is it then? Because Man United ain't available anymore. Juve are not available. Bayern Munich, they've got a manager now. They've got company. Barca's not available anymore. They've got, what's his name? Hansi Flick. So where's he going? Who paid to get him out of his contract? Because you ain't leaving Brighton when your job's secure. Yeah. And you've got no pressure on you to win. He openly admits he don't want to win. Yeah. AC Milan have got Fonseca pretty much done. It's all but done. Leicester have got Graham Potter pretty much done as well. So where's he going? Unless he was told, yeah, we'll pay the release clause. You can come to Man United, and then they've done a U-turn on it. Yeah, Poch is available. Not that we'd want him, but there's managers available, isn't there? And it's just jarring because everyone, Conte's just signed for Napoli.
But yeah, that's right. He went there a couple of weeks ago. Yeah.
So maybe City when Pep's gone. But why would he jack the job now with a year if Pep's going next year? Let's say Pep goes next year. Why would he quit his job now? It makes no sense.
What, Brody, I could actually see that. If Eddie Howe doesn't get it right at the beginning of the season, I could see that. I could actually see that.
Yeah, maybe.
But like I said, you have to a lot last year. What happened when Newcastle was down to those injuries? They got crucified on injuries last year, man. So I'd expect a different Newcastle team this coming season with a full healthy team.
Yeah, man. Big up to AK, bro. It's a big up Liam Matty, two most realistic fans. Fan base don't like to see us win 4 in a row. So now they're diverting their attention to PR. Exactly. Yeah. And the only ex-players that really come out and saying it as it is are Manu Petit and Jens Lehmann. And they cuss this club all the time.
Propaganda. It's just certified propaganda. What you're seeing is propaganda at its best. Is when you see stuff like dogs come out after a season like the last 2 seasons we had. Like I said, sometimes my grandmother used to always say something. She said, son, if you don't have something good to say, just shut your mouth. And that's the same thing with this football club. Just shut your mouth, man. Just be quiet. There's nothing to talk about. Just, move on. You don't have to try to keep it. So sometimes it's okay to have not put something on your social for about 2 or 3 weeks. And then just drop
I do it all the time. I have like 4 or 5 days without checking. I don't even have Twitter on my phone for that reason. So it means like if I'm chilling, like or I'm out, it means I've actually got to go to my Mac to go and tweet. Yeah, and I can't be asked. Can't be asked. I've literally tweeted 3 tweets today and a retweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yesterday, what did I do yesterday? 2 tweets. Yeah, day before, 1 tweet, 1 retweet, 2 tweets and a retweet.
Yeah.
The 9th was 3 tweets, but that was 4. I didn't do anything for 4 days. The 5th was the last time before that. 4 days. That's what I'm saying. I can't be asked with it. Yeah, I just post my stuff and I bounce. Yeah, and I'm not even on it every day. So when people come into the chat and say, "Oh, Lee, have you seen this? Oh, Lee, have you seen that?" I ain't seen hardly anything because I'm hardly on it. Same with Instagram. I go on Instagram 2 or 3 times a day. That's it. Literally, that's it. Yeah, YouTube, I'm on probably more than anything. Yeah, don't go on TikTok. I pay Halimi to do that, so I don't have to look at that mutant app. So like, people just think I sit here all day sitting on social. I'm not on it. I can't be asked with it. Yeah, I'm only on here because I'm getting paid to be here. Yeah, and then I sit there and watch some of the content creators I like. That's it. Yeah, and even then, because everyone's busting out content left, right, and center, I can't even keep up with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I've still got after your show the other day, obviously part 1, I've still got half of that to get through. Because I always put stuff on when I'm in bed. Yeah, and then I'm nodding off halfway through it. Not that your content's boring or anyone else's content.
I do the same thing with everybody else out. You watch and then you watching and you join. This thing, that happens after 40. That's post 40 kicking in.
Yeah, facts. Well, what I'll do is I'll go and have a lay down and have a siesta, and I'll put somebody's stream on, and within 2 minutes I'm gone. Yeah, and I wake up and it's fucking gone to another stream. I'm like, what the fuck's happened here?
Yeah, that happens, bro. Yep, that's post 40.
Yeah, man. We're gonna redirect to my second channel. Yeah, I'm gonna do a chat about Ten Hag. So make sure you come and check that out, guys. I literally should have been there 50 minutes ago, but I kept nudging it back because I was enjoying the convo with Matty. Big up, Lee. Turned 30 today. Happy birthday, Marco, man. Thankfully, no win the dog for me today. But I got the new Real Madrid long sleeve shirt. Bosh, come on.
Oh, he splashed the cash.
Yeah, come on, man. Arsenal fans have had enough, man. We've all fucked off to Madrid. I've started a trend, mate. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
They're going to start saying the red side of Madrid after a while.
It's mad. Listen, you watch this season now. I'm a fully fledged Madrid member. I will win nothing.
Oh, then you really be in the mud. Then they're gonna light you up.
Imagine
they're gonna light you up.
Yeah, big up to Marco. Happy birthday, man. Listen, bless up to everyone who's tuned in as well. Big up to you, mate, if you're giving up. It's nearly 2 hours as well, man. Appreciate it, man.
Probably good combo, man.
Thoroughly enjoyed
it. Tomorrow, we'll be me and Line Tech. We are going to be releasing our second episode of The Streets Won't Forget. And tomorrow's player will be David Trezeguet. So we'll be doing that tomorrow. So, yeah.
Was it the silver goal he scored?
Yeah.
The silver goal. Yeah.
He was ahead of the ball.
He was a proper bad boy.
Yeah. So that's what. So we're enjoying doing that. Lee, I'm gonna get you. I got a couple of players there that we're gonna do together.
Yeah, man.
Well. We're recording.
Yeah, hit me up, man.
Yeah, I've got 1 or 2 in particular, but we're going back and we're getting players that we know that they were good, but this new generation, some of these players that people have never seen. Like I've got a couple of emails from people that were saying about, they were talking about Valderrama. They had never heard of Valderrama, and they was just like, wow, this guy was really good. I was like, oh yeah. We want players like that because see, it's so easy nowadays to just any player that's halfway decent is the best player since sliced bread. No. It's levels to this, y'all. It's levels to this. So.
Yeah, facts. Absolute facts, man. And yeah, make sure you check out Matty's channel. The link's in the title, guys. How many subs you on now?
I'm on 2,200.
Come on, we need to get up to 2,500 people. Make sure you sub to Matty's channel as well. Get rocking on that. I'm 545 from 100k. Come on, I've got to stop looking at it, man. It's fucking taking forever the more I look at it. When it happens, isn't it? But yeah, come and check out the Ten Hag show. I'm going to do a show on that right now. It's going to redirect to Lee Reacts later tonight as well, midnight UK time. USA versus Brazil. So yeah, I might have a little nap before that one. I might do half an hour now and then have a little nap and then get up for that. So yeah, big up to Matty, big up to the chat, and nice to see you be a Madrid fan. You can't big up AK, man. Yeah, I got the shirt, man. The shirt's quality, absolute class, man. I'm buzzing with that. Big up Jolien, man. He got me the shirt for my birthday last week. So yeah, buzzing with that, man. And it was funny because that shirt got announced on my birthday. They dropped the shirt on my birthday.
Hey, man.
I was like, nah, that's elite, bro.
Elite. I was like, yeah, it's an elite day.
Yeah, man. But now, bless up to you, mate. Bless up to the chat. Big up to everyone who's liked, shared, commented, donated, all that good stuff. Make sure you sub to Matty. Redirect, spam the chat. I'm going to put the timer on. I need to go bathroom. And then I'll be there, yeah? And we're out. Arteta out. Edu out. Cronky out.
OUT.